Now for the track guide. Before starting, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, especially in the F4 car, I just released a specific course for the F4, which I think will take you to the next level. Link will be in the video description. Now going into the track guide itself, turn 1 you need to use all the track right here, so left tires on the white line using all the track. You're gonna brake at the 100 board or at the 100 white line, this is more precise. And while braking, initially go in a straight line, you have like a short window to maximize the efficiency under braking, but then turn more and more after the 50 board. In third gear, you're looking now at this anti-curb, the red one. Your goal will be to get super close to it. And the moment that you're touching the green curb, that's the moment that you should be pressing the throttle. It's super important to be this early on the gas, because the car should be arriving all the way here on the right side with the left tires on the white line, so we can push even more than this. Now this part is gonna be flat, just keeping the throttle, maximizing our entry. Same here, right tires on the white line, turning into the corner, aiming at this red anti-curb, getting very close to it, and now pushing all the way to the right side. Next corner is gonna be a bit difficult in terms of braking. It's not that common to do this braking, but you will follow the rubbered line or you will go diagonally towards this corner. The moment that you pass the curb, because we're taking flat out the entry, you're gonna be braking and you're almost going diagonally towards this curb on the outside here. So you won't have 0 degrees of steering wheel angle because you'll still be turning, but you want to minimize the steering while you're doing this braking. Don't brake very hard. Notice that we're using 28% brake pressure, because if you're gonna brake too hard, you're gonna understeer. You need to keep the car balanced while pushing the speed. Make sure you're using this track on the right side, the green part, before turning in. And then when the car is straight, you can bump up the brake pressure, as you can see here in the telemetry, going into third gear once you're turning and pushing the throttle while you get to the curb. Apex around the red sausage curb, very close to it, and then you're gonna be using once again all this green space. Super important to just exploit the track limit on this track. Now the next corner, reference for braking, will be the second white line, so this one right here. Before the white line, you're gonna brake and turn, happens almost simultaneously. In third gear, once again apexing around the red sausage curb, pushing the throttle aggressively, because we have all this runoff space that we can use. Next part is downhill braking zone. The 50-meter board is now your reference. So past the 50, before the white line, you're gonna be braking in a straight line, then turning more and more. In third gear, make sure you're not braking very hard, because you need the car to have the ability to turn. You're gonna brake way too hard, you might overload the front tires. You're going downhill, so it's even more dangerous in terms of how hard you're braking. And our goal here will be to have the car in the center of the track. When you get into the center, downshift to second gear, brake once again when you have the steering wheel straight, and then cut all this green part. The moment that you're cutting it, you feel the compression. There's a little compression around here. You're gonna smash the throttle aggressively. You can even push the car even more towards the right side here, and it still won't be an off track. So you can push a little bit more than what we did here in terms of getting earlier on the gas. But this part is gonna be flat out, and we're going towards the next left-hander. For this corner around here, reference for braking will be the beginning of the curb. Slightly after the curb begins, gonna be braking, and at the white line, you're gonna turn into the corner. In third gear, this is a medium speed corner, so we don't want to brake very hard, and push the throttle once again using all the space. Bring the car in the center of the track, as this corner is gonna be flat out. And now for the next corner, reference for braking will be these cones right here. At the beginning of the cones, you're gonna brake in a straight line, and at the end of the cones, you're gonna be turning into the corner. In third gear, getting very close to the red sausage curb, don't dropping the brakes, because you need to position the car in the center of the track, then pushing a bit the throttle. Goal here will be to go to 100% throttle in between the two corners of the chicane, so to speak. And now braking in second gear, looking at this red anti-curb, getting very close to it, and now pushing the throttle. And we have a huge straight, so super important to be early on the gas. For this braking zone, we won't be using the curb for braking, because we have the car's top speed, and this curb is going up and down a little bit, so your tire will go up and down as well. and you will lose grip under braking. So brake on the white line here, don't brake fully on the curb. In terms of reference for braking, let's back it up a little bit. Reference for braking here will be the 100 meter board. Slightly before 100, you're going to be applying the brake. You can also use the beginning of the curb. That's going to work as well. You will go into second gear and you are looking here at the longer trail braking. So still on the brakes, still on the brakes, still on the brakes, very close to the red sausage curb. And then you're going to be pushing the throttle after the curb. So don't push it before it, push it after it. Using all the track, and now it's just a matter of shortening the distance because you have a lot of downforce and everything here is flat out. So this is a fun lap. Hope you have a great week around here. And once again, if you want to improve at a quicker pace, in terms of racing technique or mastering this car, you will find courses in the video description. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Looking forward to see you in the next one. Bye bye.